got Flickr, we've got Delicious, we've got Friendspeed, we've got YouTube, MySpace, and there's a handful of more. We also have in our handout if you want it later. These are all the social medias out there. And there's one for everybody. They've got categories for art, bookmarking, cards and audio, connecting with friends, consumer reviews, cooking, food, dating, education, event planning, health, medical, kids, news, music, fashion. So to answer question number one, is social media good for my company? Absolutely yes, because there is a spot for you in every single spot in the social media atmosphere. Social media is the newest version of Web 2.0. Web 2.0 is when communities kind of came together and then they started bringing out. The first real one was pretty much MySpace. MySpace came out 10 years ago for the band community, for the like the underground community, so everyone can kind of promote where their band's going to be, and it kind of went viral from there. And people are like, oh well, we can be friends, we can communicate. And then from there, we've got now, which is the biggest one, is Facebook. Facebook actually beat in one day, only one day, it was last month, as much hits as Google got in one day. So Facebook is the #1 traffic as this point. But of course, we're having controversy with Facebook of your profile page as being too public. So for a business perspective, you don't want to have a Facebook page on a profile. You want to create your own business page. Creating that business page can be kind of difficult, kind of hard, and we can always have one-on-ones on what's the best place to put your Facebook page. Social media is a great way to get your concepts, your ideas, your message across to the audience that you can never capture. My company, SEOWhat.com, was founded in California. There, of course, we've got small business owners, we've got entrepreneurs, we've got huge companies. Social media was a big hit there, but at the same time, because it was Orange County, California, you didn't need too much of it. You could have a seminar, and I'd have 10,000 people there, and that was the networking right there. Where the neat thing is, what I've always found, in the last 6 years I've had this business, is I've been able to take small business owners that are mom and pops and take them to the top. 6 years ago, one company came to me and said, I want to be #1 for baby clothes, and I want to be the best, and I want to be sold out. And you're like, but we're not Target, we're not Dory, we're not all these places. So what we did is we socialized them. We got them ranked #1 in Google from an organic standpoint. For baby clothes, we beat Gymboree, we beat Target. We tweeted, we social media, we squidooed. We did so much social networking about that company that we could step away and it did itself. People were doing the social media for them because they loved their business, they loved their product. That business was then 3 years later bought. Is exactly the way he wanted. See, and he was running his business in his basement. So you can take with social media, you have the aspects and you have the way to be able to lead. Okay, maybe I'm a small business, or maybe I'm, in southern Minnesota, I'm not in Orange County or New York, but you can beat New York, you can beat California by all these different social networking. Social networking gets your message across without having to go to all these PR places and spend $10,000 on PR. You can just put your message out there, and then it will just eventually start viral. Viral marketing is the way to go. So what social media will do for you is it will take you from a no one, not a no one, I don't mean it like that, from a nowhere on the internet or a no brand to a brand that can be retweeted, or you did add 5 Facebook friends, and you can get Friendspeeds, and then you can get all these different networks. That next thing you know, you're going to get a call, an order, whatever your conversion is, whatever that end result is, from somebody in Massachusetts. And you're going to, how the heck did you find me in Massachusetts? And they're going to be like, oh, Twitter, Facebook, Friendspeed. And it was because a friend tweeted about it, and then somebody else tweeted about it, and then somebody else Facebooked about it. Next thing you know, you're everywhere.